はいどうも皆さんこんにちは、こんばんは。KD ゲームズのクリボーです。ということで NBA2K マイケリアやっていきたいと思います。さあ、3試合目ですかね。サクッといきましょう。
In tonight's matchup against Marseille, you get a first-hand look at Louis L'Aigle-Dupont, who's currently projected to be a first-round draft pick in this year's NBA draft. Have you had a chance to watch any tape on your fellow draft prospect?
L'Aigle means eagle, right?
L'Aigle.
L'Aigle means eagle, right? Yeah, so dude can soar, no doubt. Great finisher. But we gotta deny him the ball, because he knows how to get to the cup once he gets the rock.
This is a do-or-die game for Paris FC Basket. Win and you'll earn a berth at the European Basketball Alliance Championship Tournament, and lose and you're out. Obviously, you have the rest of the FBSL season no matter what. But how important is it for you to play in an EBA championship?
Yeah, well, the EBAs don't start until after the French season is over, so we try not to get too wrapped up in that. Tonight we play Marseille, and they're a great team. So my focus is on them 100%.
Thanks, MP.
And just moments ago, an aerial view above the Arc de Triomphe Monument here in Paris. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us for tonight's FBSL action between Paris FC and Marseille. I'm Blake Zuniga with Tim Swartz and Brian Beneficeni. Guys, this should be a fun one.
It's old versus new here. It's an interesting one. Veteran Marseille on one side, looking to steal a win against the youth movement, Paris FC.
And tonight, Paris needs this victory to qualify for the EBA tournament.
Well, certainly a lot on the line for MP and the rest of the Paris squad. But I know that Louis Dupont and Marseille would love the chance to play the spoiler here in front of a rowdy Parisian crowd.
Well, really, guys, so much on the line tonight for Paris FC. A win here against Marseille, and they'll punch their ticket to the EBA tournament. But if they lose, that's the end of their championship aspirations this year.
Pass to Portier. And here's Illich. MP outside.
6 to shoot, three-pointer.
And Illich hits from deep. You get the feeling that MP is going to do everything in his power to get this Paris team into the tournament.
For MP, it's not just about getting to the tournament. He wants to win the whole thing. And usually a team from France has as good of a chance as any to make some noise there. There are some great teams in Spain and Turkey as well. But from what I've seen, they could do it.
And we knew coming into this season that Marseille would be strong. They really turned it on down the stretch.
No doubt. I mean, Dupont has led the way, taking his game to another level the last few weeks. Overall, the entire team, they've surpassed their fans' expectations already.
Parker a screen. Back to Barrow.
For three.
And it's Portier with the rebound. Here's Paris. And Ahern to the go.
Putting up a fight inside. Ahern manages to overcome the contact with ease.
Barrow outside. Pass to Dupont. Parker
Puts up a three.
and Illich pulls it down. And what a surprise season for Paris FC. Most had them in the middle of the pack, but as we've mentioned, they have a chance to clinch a spot in the EBA tourney tonight.
And it shows you how a few key players can make a monster difference. The chemistry on this team has come together, and they have played far greater than some of their parts.
In the modern pro game, you need your forwards to score it inside, outside. Credit Bourgeois there.
やられてはいけないのです。
Portier outside.
And here's MP from the arc. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Looks like they're going to have one of those days where they can do no wrong.
Well, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far. Stretching the lead into double digits already.
Such a hot start.
Now here's Barrow. Breeze ball long range.
Bangs home the trifecta.
相手も入
Brisebois
る
looking to
ね。
match his opponent's work on the arc, firing back with the 3 of his own.
But you look at the path Paris FC took to get to this point. The youngsters on the team have stepped up big time.
Well, whenever this team has looked out of gas, guys like MP have stepped up and found ways to keep them going. It's kind of a Cinderella story, but they feel that they're far from midnight.
That shot by Bourgeois, no good. Here's Paris.
It's a 10-point game.
Well, anytime your point guard's doing good work inside, it makes an offense that much more dangerous. And Portier, he surely understands that.
So he picks up just one from the line that time.
まあ取れたかな。
Here's Riyard. Pass to Parker. Here's Riyard. Arrow on the wing. And again, it's Marseille with a 3.
うまいね。
Spacing out the floor, Marseille is a better team when Barrow is burying triples. Without a doubt, this Marseille squad belongs to Louis Dupont. Really a gifted finisher, one of the best finishers in all of Europe.
He's the heartbeat of this team, and he is their leader. Marseille can go as far as Dupont takes them, and the way he's played all season, the sky is the limit for L'Aigle.
To the inside.
入らん。
Parker misses.
Nearly got a finger to
入れられて
that
たま
shot
る
on the
か。
block attempt.
That was just as effective as a block. It made him completely change his release point and caused the miss.
Yeah, it wasn't officially a block, but really it might as well have been.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great.
Welcome back to Paris for the second quarter.
15点差。
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by.
Outside Illich.
Shoots.
それは
And Paris gets it back.
Here's MP for 3. It's good, as 5 others before it were. He's now shooting 6 for 7.
And here we are in Paris, such an incredible city. And obviously a cultural center for the world, but also the heart of the basketball scene in France.
So many great players have gotten their start here.
危ねえ、
What a
決められるかと
dream
思
it
った
must
よ。
be for these players to come and play in Paris. It can feel a bit surreal, I can imagine, but everybody on the floor has earned their spots tonight.
And Marseille with possession here.
They trail by 18. Parker, covered by MP.
ああー、よかった。
His presence in the score has a
ギリ
calming
ギリ
effect
ペイン
for
ト
them.
外。
It's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Illich, back to MP.
An absolute bomb from three-point range.
His performance from long range has been something to behold.
That's been his shot today, no doubt about it.
Keep feeding him.
Back to Bourgeois. Dupont. Solid defense from Ahern. Here's Portier. Marseille basketball pulls it in. Pass to Bourgeois. Brisebois outside.
That 3 off the mark.
Now Paris FC basket with it.
19-point lead, which is
Okay,
the
now
largest
shoot.
margin in the game.
And a lot of rumors swirling for Bogi Illich. Some folks close to him feel that this could be his final season.
No announcement yet for Bogi, but there's a small chance that we could be watching the final act of his basketball career. Again, this is all speculation, as Bogi hasn't indicated if this is it for him.
Speed and then
Yeah,
flight.
yeah.
The Eagle taking off.
Ahern outside. MP.
Throws it up high.
ダメでした。
Stolen by Brisebois. In transition, here's Marseille.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and game clock.
Back to Dupont.
From 13,
Bourgeois.
great positioning on the putback.
And let's put it simply, guys. Bourgeois wanted that rebound more than anybody else.
And here's MP from the arc. And it's good! Wow!
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Opening a huge gap. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
If you're just joining us here on 2K Sports, it's Paris FC Basket hosting Marseille Basketball as we get going here in the second half for this FBSL matchup. Oh, you look at the French culture, they absolutely love their sports here.
Soccer, or rather, let me be correct here, football is still king and probably always will be. But basketball isn't too far behind now. The popularity of the sport has exploded here in the last few years. And with Wemby doing his thing in the NBA, I think it's going to continue to grow.
Brisebois, long range.
Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
And here's MP from the arc.
That's
Good. And it's Dumont with the assist.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Brisebois outside. Pass to Barrow. Solid defense from Ahern. Now Paris FC Basket with it.
They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
And here's MP from the arc. And Paris, another triple.
You know, we saw MP get tested multiple times this season by his opponents and sometimes really by his own team. But he's passed every test thrown his way.
And the resilience that MP has shown this year cannot be ignored. It's not easy to find success in a strange land. But MP has done that and then some.
And the three ball is
至極まっとうな答
Well,
え
it's a good thing he showed up today because without him, they'd be in much deeper trouble.
out to the right wing.
Fortier outside. Ahern. MP outside. Right side Illich. Fortier outside.
Clock at 6.
Pass to Ahern. Another three for Paris.
This is a nice third quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Good pass work. The assist was right on target.
Outside Illich. Dumont. Fortier outside. Back to Dumont. Fortier left side. And here's MP from the arc. Another three for Paris. When you think back to how MP looked at the start of this season, we've seen a lot of growth in his game.
You know, you think back, Blake, when you talk about the start of this season, there were some shaky moments. But once he started getting comfortable, you could see everything start to fall in place for him. He's been crucial in the success of Paris FC.
Out of bounds, it'll be Paris ball.
There's no excuse for that turnover. That's just a straightforward pass gone wrong.
And Marseille making a change here. Here's Matt.
To the left side wing.
MP outside. The shot is good off the assist from Zadirko.
That was from the parking lot. MP really showing off the range on that one.
What a game we've seen from MP here. He's completely outclassed Dupont on the offensive end so far.
And not for lack of effort, Dupont has tried to get things going, but right now, MP is the one who is soaring over the competition.
The first one falls. And good on both. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Wing shot on the way.
ダメだった
Doesn't go for him.
Here's Barrow. And Barrow slams it in.
Athletic move by Barrow going straight to the hoop.
MP outside. And Paris, another triple. Here's Brisebois.
5 points in the game. Parker's shot is good.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
From deep.
さすがにこの位置は無理
Called in by
か
Bourgeois.
I don't even want to comment on that shot.
Look, if you're going to attempt a buzzer beater, better make sure there's actually a buzzer to beat.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Blanchet. He's covered by Barrow. Nice shot by Blanchet.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Welcome back. It's the final quarter of that.
Both teams changing it up
残り
here.
3、4分くらいですか。
Paris.
And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played.
MP with it.
何チームのムードって。何
Pass to Zadirko. Second shot opportunity.
And MP
何
lays
チ
it
ー
in.
ムのムード
Love
っ
the
て。
hustle and the commitment. NG unwilling to
勝手に
let
発
that
動したの
position go to waste.
Here's Valois. Monsieur defending. Here's Briard.
Hits the three-point bomb.
That shot becomes effortless for him when the D is so relaxed.
Now Paris FC basket with it.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. It's picked up.
ダメでした。
Outside Dupont.
Parker sinks that one from the post.
Well, this is where Parker excels. When he's inside near the basket, he can be a force.
Wasted no time on that one.
あ、チームのムードなくなってる。
Cannon is offense all game, guys. And
あれは何だったんだ。
he's not wasting any chances.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the game, just keep feeding him the rock.
Pass to Dupont.
He's now made half of his 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Well, it doesn't take a private eye to figure out why they call Dupont Le Egg. He simply soars through the air, and along with Barcelona's Alvarez, has a claim to the best dunker in Europe.
Reminds me a bit of a player named Han Chi, who played a few years over here. You might remember him as the Flying Dragon. They both have the ability to explode off the floor when they take it to the rack.
Stolen
ダメだ
away
ったー。もらえませんでした。
to the paint.
Dupont. Rejected by MP.
That's just incredible defensive timing from MP. He understands when to go after those blocks.
It's good from long range.
What a competitor. He's been looking for his shot all game long. He shouldered almost the entire load for them offensively.
To the middle.
And a nice shot by Valois.
打つんだな、あの場面。
Here's Matt. Now MP. Pass to Matt. Screen by MP. Now Vasseur. And here's MP from the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Vasseur.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but if you keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Inside.
Valois.
This had come earlier. They might have been able to get back into it.
100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Yeah, where was this earlier?
But they get it back.
Pass to Matt. MP.
終わった。あの位置入るんだ。
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Outside Dupont. Here's for yards.
From the arc.
And it's MP with the rebound. Pass to Blanchet. Bad.
From deep three-point range.
ダメか。
Can't connect.
The final horn sounds and Paris FC gets the win. They have now secured a spot in the EVA tournament, and what a thrill it must be for all these fans here at home.
I mean, to even qualify the EVA tourney was kind of a pipe dream at the start of the season. And now they've done it. Wayne Graves.
MP, congratulations on the big win. How does it feel to clinch a spot in the EVA championships?
It feels incredible! Oh man, this is my first season as a professional, so to make it to the continent's biggest tournament is an honor. These guys, I mean, I've also never been to Turkey, so that's another first for me. And one thing I'm really looking forward to is I hear they've got a beautiful architecture over there, and the Hagia Sophia, if I'm pronouncing that right, is supposed to be fire.
It is. Thank you, MP. Go celebrate.
Thank you,
Enjoy.
thank
Congratulations, guys.
さあチャンピオンシップへ進めるわよ。お、これはあ、はいでここに進めるというわけですね。はいはいはい。じゃあ次回頑張っていきたいと思いますはい、ということで本日この辺で終わりたいと思います。さよなら。